Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we're back with some more Amerzone, The Explorer's Legacy, the remake. And yeah, this is going to be chapter 4 of this game. So if you've missed any of the previous chapters, then obviously you can check out the link in the description below. There'll be the play list there for you to check out. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can get past these. What are these, like boars? Warthogs? Anyway, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and let's check this out. So I mean, if we back up, this is clear path to obstacles. We have a radio message. Let's click that. Can hardly make sense of it. Okay. Still got fuel. We're low. Okay. Let me have a look. How would we... do we have a horn? Automatic craft stop. So... not much we can interact with, really. What's in here? That's just our old disc things. What are they called? The porcopotamuses. Porcopotamuses. Okay. Do we have a horn? Let's turn the lights on. There we go. And the horn. Okay. There we go. I think we can move forward now. Throttle. Good. Okay. So we're making our way through the river, and we're gonna dock here. This is the home of Luis Angel. Okay. Okay. Fuel level critical. So he has a diskette as well, and we're gonna need fuel. And the obstacles detected. So we've got fuel, yeah, river barrier. So we've got to a few things to do. Okay, so I guess we can just step out. Tell it's coming like the afternoon. You got those nice like rays coming down. It's very nice. Okay. Wilderness danger. Service of an experienced guide are strongly recommended. Good rates here. Okay. Let's have a look at our investigations. So, oh yeah, Puebla, we missed that one, didn't we? Really annoying. Really annoying. We will be able to go back and chapter select, I think. Of the Amazon River. What happened to Valambois? And we've got two other things here as well. We should be able to finish off country under lock and key, research notes, and distance silhouette. Maybe. Okay. How does this work? Oh, so it's got like a lock thing. We need to like remove. Okay. And then that can then go up as well. Okay. So we've got a little... We'll find some stuff to sort that out. I guess let's go and try and find Luis. Let's go check out the cabin first. Luis Angel's goodbye. This is it. Disease is consuming my last remaining strength. How ironic it is that I will die at a ripe old age, considering that everyone, myself included, thought the bottle would take me well before my 60th year. When I finish this letter, I'll feed my little friend the succorer one last time and sit on the riverbank to say goodbye before the Grim Reaper comes for me. Who knows, maybe he'll agree to sit down with me and have one last drink. And to you, reading these pages, I apologize in advance for the sight of my wretched corpse. If you would be so kind as to lay me in my final resting place, I've prepared everything for you outside. The grave is dug and the cross carved. If you decide not to do it, it is no matter. The crocodiles will take care of me. If you wish to raise a glass in my memory, please go ahead, but I'd appreciate it if you left this note here. My old friend Alexandra will come by soon, and I have some things to say to him on the next few pages. Alexandra. In my dying moments, I can't help but think of our short expedition into the Amazonian jungle. You were completely obsessed by those damned white birds. I often wondered if things would have turned out differently if I'd never told you about them. Thought has kept me up at night more than once, believe me. And yet, despite all the pain you caused, I owe you. I owe you because I abandoned you to your fate in the middle of the jungle when I'd given you my word that I would take you there, to the Over Volahos village. You might not believe me, but these things are still important to me. That's why I've put aside some gas for your machine, as you requested in your letter. I hid your diskette as well, some distance from here further up the river, where it all began for you and her. I won't say any more. Alvarez and his men are looking for you and lying in wait. But Alexandra, your first expedition with Alvarez and the priest brought nothing but sadness and ruin, remember? How will this one be any different? Okay. I kind of got a whole mess of stuff there as well. Oh, there's some bolt cutters there, but we can't get them. Okay. That's what we're looking for, though. What's this? Region map. Deviating from the route seems like a bad idea. Choose my next destination, the Ovo Volahos tribe, where Valambois stole the egg more than 70 years ago. Okay. I guess let's have a look. Oh, okay, so always try to press escape to like close this instead of tab. So I think presumably Luis is dead. So it's whether or not we need to bury him or if someone else has buried him. What's that over there? All the butterflies. It's quite nice. Really pretty. Wait, is that like a... I don't know. Don't know if I'd want to touch that, actually. But they're about to swarm me. Okay. There's like a waterfall over there. That's something on that tree. Let's go have a look. It's loud. February 27, 1998, we lost contact with the 33rd Unit of the River Brigade from the Puebla garrison, led by Lieutenant Alfonso Tavares. Unit 33 became stranded in the region following a distress call from a ship stuck in a wild stretch of the Amazon River. Any information leading to the location of Lieutenant Tavares and his 7 men will be rewarded with a sum of $5,000 US. Tavares and his men are considered deserters. Okay. Is this Luis's, like, cabin, I'm guessing? Experience guide, Goodreads. Letter from Van Amboise. My dear Luis, as mentioned in my previous letter, in this parcel you will find the Hydrofloat's backup diskette. If everything goes to plan, I should arrive in the Amazon in a few months' time. Please hide the diskette in the meantime. But I rate our chances if Alvarez's henchmen get their hands on it. Thank you again for agreeing to help me. Take care. Okay. Oh, there we go. Strange note. I saw her again tonight as if in a dream. Is that our fuel? To repay my debt, Alexandra, but maybe this time it'll be you who turns back. And conscientiously filled. Can we interact with any of these? No, okay. I'm guessing he has passed away given he's not here. How would you sleep? I mean, on the one hand, it's probably relaxing having a waterfall like that next to you. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's almost too loud to, like, sleep, you know? What's this? Notes of a missing person. Funds obtained for my thesis have enabled me to realize my dream. I'm off on a long journey across Latin America. My preliminary research on the symbol of this serpent in the mythologies of this great continent is dense. Many populations have occupied the lands and built legends that have been passed down through the centuries. Notwithstanding this diversity, there is one constant to be noted. The serpent is at the center of all the beliefs and cosmogonies. I've never seen that word before. One of the most important deities of the Toltec and the Aztec pantheon is Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, also found in Mayan mythology under the name of Kukulkan. It is often depicted as a god with the body of a serpent covered in the green feathers of a bird, representing the union of heaven and earth. Other divine figures are related to the serpent: the Aztec goddess Chihuahuacotl, the serpent woman, goddess of the earth, path, protector of pregnant women, goddess of childbirth, and patroness of women who have died in childbirth. Another is Cotolicu, the Aztec goddess with a skirt of snakes, representing the earth in all its terrifying glory, the earth that covers us upon our death, that swallows the sun every night. Slatzoltio, this is really putting my reading to the test. The Aztec, the patroness of midwives, often depicted with a serpent and a centipede intertwined to her right, a symbol of fertility. Before the feathered snake, the Maya had the vision serpent, which was a central deity, a link the physical world and the spirit world, its body the very image of the celestial vaults that the gods traveled to descend to earth. Tucano of Colombia associated land snakes, particularly the boa constrictor, with masculinity and aggressiveness, but also with dancing and the euphoria that it induces. In contrast, aquatic snakes such as the anaconda represented femininity, the maternal womb, and everything associated with its destructive potential. For the Tucano, the Milky Way was the meeting of two serpents, the boa and the anaconda, the light and the dark. In many mythologies, the serpent is the creator of the universe. The serpent god Quetzalcoatl made the earth and sky from the body of the monster. Talchicutli, in Peruvian cosmogony, the great serpent Elapa liberated the world from darkness, and Amana, the serpent goddess, gave birth to everything in the universe. Going even further, the earth itself is often regarded as a huge serpent whose coils are the mountains and hills, and who holds the seas and lakes in the curves of its body. The serpent is both the creator of the world and the one who holds its place. It may also be considered the guardian of time. The serpent, which lives, dies, and revives at regular intervals, is an immortal, immutable figure. Among the many symbols surrounding the serpent, feminine fertility is one of the most common. Chihuahuacodal, goddess of pregnant women and childbirth. Tlasolteolola, protector of midwives, depicted together with an intertwined snake and centipede. The anaconda, which symbolizes maternal womb. Many of these serpent deities are in fact goddesses, mothers of the earth, water, or sun. The serpent is also seen as a destructive force. The sleeping serpent could inflict a deadly bite any second. Well, Quetzalcoatl and the other serpent deities, the creators of the various worlds, they are also their destroyers, and who's to say our world wouldn't disappear at any moment during one of the terrible battles between the gods. In Mapuche and Chilote mythology, Puchen is a metamorphic creature feared by local populations who is often described as a huge flying serpent that made strange whistling noises. His gaze paralyzed his victims so he could drain their blood. He was often accused of sucking the blood of sheep. The creature would be exorcised by a Machi, a Mapuche shaman. Furthermore, in Chilote mythology, the genesis of the Chilean archipelago was explained by the terrible battle between the two gods in the form of a giant sea serpents, Kakaivilu and Tentenvilu, representing water and earth respectively. Interesting. Is there something in that one? Guess we can't look at that one. Oh. Okay. Money. What of bills? US dollars have been used in Amerzone ever since the free trade agreement was signed. Okay. A letter from disappointed customers. Mr. Angel, following up on our previous letter, we want to express our deep dissatisfaction. Such a last-minute reversal on your part struck us as quite inconsiderate. We invested considerable resources in planning this safari in the heart of the Amazon, if only to obtain a visa in this context of border closures, and we were looking forward to tracking the famous rhinopotamus alongside a distinguished descendant of the Ovalahas tradition like yourself. A rhinopotamus isn't real though, is it? It's like, that's another mythical creature in this, right? We pride ourselves on having hunted all the rare game the 5 continents have to offer, while adopting indigenous techniques whenever appropriate. Your commitment to introducing us to the blowpipe hunting method typical of your ancestors had a significant impact on our planning, which is now rendered obsolete. We take note of this, what other choice do we have, and we will proceed without you for this safari. Needless to say, we will not be recommending your services, and we expect the reimbursement of our generous deposit at your earliest conveniences. We await its receipt. Robert and Cora Aldridge. Okay. So they went off on their own. I wonder if we're going to stumble across their bodies too. I think... Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Still no sign of Luis. What have we got so far? The Aldridge is its own thing now as well. Okay, we've quite a few things there as well. Let's find a way to get those bolt cutters. What's up there? Oh. Someone did come and bury him then. Oh. Oh, what? We've got some cool little creatures here, haven't they? If it goes. You want to follow that? It's gone into his place. That's Luis Angel though. I guess let's go check. he is. Oh. Trying to lure him out. Oh, we're thinking maybe he can get our bolt cutters. Excellent. We have a little pet. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go get the bolt cutters we need. Right, in here. Go on. Get it. Get it. Exactly what we needed. That's cool. Good little buddy. Is he gonna come with us for the rest of the trip, or is he off now? He's off. Alright. That's handy. I mean, cool little, yeah. Some pliers. Cool little, set piece, but I probably would have just moved some of this out of the way, you know? It's not too bad, to be honest. Okay. So if we go down... we use the bolt cutters, the pliers on that. There we go. And then... do we need to do anything there? No? Guess we can just spin this now. No, why wouldn't it let me grab the... oh, we take it out fully. There we go, okay. There we go. Put that there as well. And now we should be able to... will that stay like that? Or do we need to lock it again? Yeah, okay. There we go. We'll pop that in. And now it's raised. Perfect. I think we can head back in. We got some more fuel at least. That's what we needed. And then let's go top up our fuel can. There we go. Full again. I don't think this is the end of the chapter. I think we're gonna keep going. We haven't got the diskette yet, have we? So there we go. One of those little bug things are with us. They look like a bee though, like a wasp. That's why I'm not a fan of them. Got cool wings. It's like a butterfly wasp, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Like the sounds and the atmosphere and everything. It's well written as well. It's one of those, I feel like I'm glad I'm playing this version of it instead of the OG original. I think visually it comes to life really well. Those vultures up there. Looks like it. What's that? Water buffalo? Okay, another obstacle. Oh, another radio message.
I don't know where I am. Robert, where are you? I can't find the cabin. The battery's almost dead. What? It's so dark. What time is it? Where are you? I'm so afraid. Robert, help me, please. Oh dear Lord, what was that? Rob? Rob?
It's the Aldrich. Can you hear something? Like a little creature thing. Egg's still beating. I think the little nose thing, the little animal thing, he's come with us. I don't know where he is though. Oh, he's right there. He's literally right there. Okay. I was trying to put our lights on and beep the horn again. Oh. That's not good. Okay, it sent us this way. Egg's fine. Immediate step. Grapnel inactive. There's an engine damage as well. Great. Can we move it all? Okay, we need to use the grapnel. Okay. I don't know where we're gonna latch onto that apparently. Okay, yep. Ooh. Okay. It's going again. We've got to be careful, otherwise oh! That's an animal. Oh no, we need to like detach ourselves. I mean, it's pulling us to the dock. There's a boat there as well. Respool the grapple. Okay, we need to go get that. Okay. On the Aldrich. There we go. Was it Red Robin who? Robin someone, wasn't it? Cora and Robert. A wealthy couple. Okay. There's two paths we can kind of go down. I guess let's go down this this first path. I'm just going straight into the jungle now, but there's a cabin there. Chain. Loose engine must be of use when you don't have clients staying in the cabin. It's been broken. So maybe they they moored here and stayed in the cabin. Formal warning. Angel, I warned you already, if a guy comes and asks you to guide him in the wild side of the river, you say no, you don't have a license, stop acting as a guide. Next time I see you at it, I'll arrest you for racketeering. Lieutenant Tavares. Was the guy that deserted, right? With his troop? Are they hiding out here? A required step in the crafting process. We have to craft something, maybe? You get seeds, mash them up, add something to it. Oh, is this to make the blowpipe thing? We didn't have any of this stuff yet, but we'll keep an eye out for, I guess, either like a hot thing on a tree, the like sap. What was that, like a leaf of a yellow plant? Keep an eye on that. Well, there is the blowpipe. Probably by the Overvalahos tribe. I just need to insert a dart. Okay. We're gonna take that with us then. What's that? Little plaque. There's a pestle. I think the mortar was on the table, wasn't it? And there's the collector. Dried liquid, so it's empty at the moment. Is that a snake skin? Looks like a snake skin. So I'm guessing that collects some sort of sap or fluid from a tree. Okay, sorry about that. It did crash for a sec then. So, but thankfully the game autosaves, so we just double checking. But yeah, we got the blowpipe, we've got the pestle, and we got the little hanging thing. So yeah, we just didn't lose any progress, which is good. Let's go. The boat was this way, wasn't it? Let's go have a little look. Oh, we can't get there. Just look at it. And go back that way. That's it, basically. There is an upstairs. What's that? Oh, there's a ladder there. I'd probably be grabbing that axe, to be fair. Don't have much to protect us right now. Okay. Well, anything we can interact with here? Signet ring. Old and valuable, the letters of A is engraved on it. Aldridge ring, so they stayed here. Completed that. Broken chain. Got an achievement for completing half the investigations. So the article. So Cora and Robert Aldridge appear to be a couple united by their love of big game hunting, especially the exotic kind, a controversial practice, and one that can prove dangerous for its enthusiasts. Seems that the Aldridges got it into their heads to hunt one of the Amazone's most coveted species, the rhinopotamus, or water rhino. A rare and prestigious quarry that the Aldridges wish to hunt with blowpipes and poison darts, the traditional hunting technique of the Overvalahos tribespeople. To bring this project to fruition, they must have spent a very large sum, at the very least, to grease enough palms to obtain a special visa and get around the closure of Amazone's borders. They were then counting on the help of Louis Saint-Jean as their guide into the heart of the Amazonian jungle, just as he was for Alexandre Valenbois in the 1930s. But, as if to underscore the parallels between the two scenarios, the old grifter let them down as well. This didn't discourage them, however, and they nevertheless ventured into the wildest part of the Amazon River aboard the Lady Aldridge, the luxury sailing yacht. What happened next is mostly speculation on my part, but it seems that Cour and Robert Aldridge broke into the shelter Louis Saint-Jean would have made available to them, as if to thumb their noses at him. I don't know what happened next. All their belongings, including their boat, were left behind. It looks like things went badly. I picked up on the Hydrofloat's radio a snippet of a disturbing transmission from Cora Aldridge. She announced she was lost, her battery almost empty, and that she had become separated from her husband Robert. I hope I can help them in some way or another, but if I'm not optimistic, the Amazon does not seem to return those it swallows. I mean, maybe we'll stumble across them, perhaps. With a hat and a coat, backpack, like they wouldn't leave without that stuff though. Both their packs are here. That's the concerning part. Same as the ones in Louis Saint-Jean's cabin. He must have come here a lot. Okay. It's another investigation complete. Louis Saint-Jean played a key role in Alexandre Valenbois' expedition to the Amazon in the 1930s. He was the first to tell him the legend of the great white birds, which the scientists would become obsessed with for the rest of his life. Angel was also the one who abandoned Valenbois in the middle of the jungle, inadvertently leading the explorer to meet with the Ovo-Valaros tribe and Yucumani. It seems Valenbois didn't hold this betrayal against Louis Saint-Jean. Either that, or his dogged determination to return to the Amazon was stronger than his resentment. Either way, Louis Saint-Jean, like the fisherman on the shipwreck island and the Father Mikowski, was entrusted to receive one of Valenbois' backup diskettes for the hydrofloat. The diskettes were designed to be used in the event he had a problem with one of those ones he had planned to copy at the lighthouse, and given that this is exactly what happened, it's a good thing he did. Despite the decades that had passed since their last encounter, Louis Saint-Jean agreed to help Valenbois. It seems he felt guilty for abandoning Valenbois the way he had, and that he therefore owed him. He confirmed that he had hidden the diskettes somewhere downriver at a destination which I don't think I've reached yet. He also took the time to put aside some fuel for the hydrofloat. I use the past tense deliberately here. I discovered that Louis Saint-Jean recently passed away. His old age, coupled with his seemingly difficult living conditions and an unwavering passion for rum, seems to have finally got the better of him. So I like to think it was at least a peaceful end. Louis Saint-Jean had his demons, but he died beside the river where he'd spent his whole life, occasionally accompanying the odd explorer or rich tourist in search of thrills when money was tight. For his part, Louis Saint-Jean died peacefully. Yeah. Oh, tab to close. I guess we can drop down here. So I guess we're kind of looking for like a tree that we can hang something off of. Maybe go down this way. We also don't want to get lost in the jungle. That's the other thing. There's those flowers. Oh, little buddy's sleeping. There's a lot more like animals in this chapter, isn't there? Like, you're getting to see a lot more of the wildlife of the Amazon. Okay, can we pick the flower? There we go. We got a wildflower. Valenbois' journal calls it a buolo. Okay. I guess we're gonna look around for a tree. I guess we're looking to make a dart at that station. Oh, there's the oh, it's got the thing on him. We're not going to be able to... Is he going to attack us? Let me get this off. Oh, oh my god. Did we die? Or did we just get knocked out? Okay. Okay, we gotta... That's what we're using the blow dart for. What are we doing? Wait, let's pick that fruit up and let's go kapok. Flesh inside seems surprisingly soft. So that's the other thing that they were cutting with the machete. So we need to find that tree. Maybe that's down this left route. Maybe that's down here. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's the tap. Put that there. And we collect some fluid. Okay. Very sticky. Okay, so I think we've got everything we needed. And then, oh yeah, that's where our hydroflow is, right. So thankfully we got a nice little diagram. Okay. So we're going to want the bowl. We're going to want to put the wildflowers in there. And then we're going to want to use a pestle. No? Not in there? We want to put sap in there as well. Okay. And then we're going to pestle it. There we go. Okay. The kapok there. And then machete it. There we go. We've got some cotton. Okay. Dense and malleable. And does that go in there? No. The blowpipe goes there. What do you think goes here? What am I missing? Am I still missing something? I think I'm missing like a stick, right? Have I not picked something up? Oh, there we are. The darts themselves, the spikes. Naturally pointy. That's the straight but not very balanced. Okay. So we take those and the stick. No, we put the spike there. Then cotton. Okay. There we go, and that's a handmade dart. Into a tranquilizer dart. Okay. So then we can dip the dart in there. Powerful enough to momentarily knock out a target Hypodermic dart. Okay. We're ready. We look in the dart. There we go. Ready to use. Okay, so I guess we go hit that creature with the dart. It's a cool little puzzle they've got going on. Okay. Concerned if it would even work. Huge creature. Right, we'll get that out of his nose. Okay. The old sleeping beast. Can we have a look that way? No. Okay. I'm guessing the engine's just still broken. We're just gonna like grapple our way there. Apparently so. It's the fact we're like bouncing off of things. It's so like rough. Wait, can we get out here? We could keep going, but I think let's have a little explore. If we can. Oh, there's a skeleton there. Military cap. Amerzone. Oh, is this the officer guy? I have a name somewhere. Something else that can be looked at here. It's got another like clue. What would that be? And no. Oh, right there, the name. Tavares. So that's what happened to him then. Investigation complete. Amerzone Army officers, Lieutenant Alfonso Tavares officially leads the 34th unit of the local River Brigade, officially because he and all his men have recently been declared deserters. Judging by the stagnation of the country under Antonio Vargas' dictatorship, it's hardly surprising that there have been mass desertions from the heart of his regular army. It was an encouraging sign, another one of the current fragility and erosion of the regime. The case that interests us here, however, seems more complex. Firstly, because Lieutenant Tavares does not fit the profile of a deserter. On the contrary, he seems to take his duty very too seriously, as demonstrated by the written warning I found sanctioning the clandestine tourist trips that Luis Angel organized in the area. Secondly, because the simultaneous desertion of an entire army section seems unlikely. Speculation, yes, but the fact that I found Lieutenant Tavares' cap in the depths of the jungle, close to what looked like human remains, points instead to an accidental death, perhaps due to an accident that happened during the last known operation of the group of soldiers. We're not looking at a mass desertion, therefore, but a state crime. One of a regime which drives its own troops to their deaths by sending them insufficiently prepared into hostile zones before accusing them of desertion. A convenient dishonor, which notably allows for the families not to be compensated, an old favorite among many states around the world. A way to murder their victims a second time. So we found all the stuff for this chapter. Nothing to like suggest that we can climb up there. No. We tried. I feel like we could climb up there. Maybe we'll go further down the river. Because I think... Let me have a look. So if... the Amazon River... Yeah, we still got... These are going to be found in subsequent chapters. Okay. What's down this way? Feels like we're at the end of the chapter, but not... normally the chapters chapters so far have kind of been... You, what are these? Kind of like get your fuel, fill up your boat, and you leave and go to the next area. This one's a little bit different, this chapter. So many strange creatures in this episode. Like a lizard anteater. Okay. Back to the boat. We didn't find a fast travel map, did we? Maybe there's not a fast travel map for this episode. Alright, we can latch onto that. Oh. That's fine. Problem detected. Engine damaged. Can't latch onto that. No, it's gonna be the same thing. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So... Where's he gone? I can hear him, I just don't know directionally where he is anymore. I don't know. So do we try and scare them off? Are they getting in the way? Didn't really see an option to like do anything. Maybe we can... Just kind of peering, aren't we? it's the same sequence, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so maybe there is something where the lieutenant is. Can't climb up there. I'm gonna try the... Yeah, okay, we can't climb up. I am slightly confused. What's our objective? Do we have one? Continue up the river, continue up the river. Distract the pecosaurs. Now there are more Amazonian animals in my way. It's as if they've been spreading the word. This time they're pecosaurs. Quentin Valamboir's travel journal. I guess... the Amazon River. Toucan. That's one of these. A succorer. Pecosaur. Strange fish-eating lizard. Its habits are truly remarkable. Has a long nasal appendage that ends in a kind of claw. It hooks an insect larva onto it and uses it to hunt fish. Ah. The guy deserted me during the night. Okay. Too far away to like beep the horn. Distract the pecosaurs. This is just like, yeah, we can just skip that because it's the same sequence. How do we distract the pecosaurs? Shame we can't like get a little bit closer at least. I guess shooting at that one won't help either. No. That's fine. I'm actually stuck on this. I don't know what it's, engine's broken. That's fine. Huh. Trying to think what else we have at our disposal. Not a lot. There he is. I see, I could hear him. Sakura. Is he eating all our crisps? Wait. Are we gonna feed him to the pecosaurs? He's quite cute, to be fair. Change anything? Can we like nick its food or something? No, I think it's just doing the same sequence. Is he going to help me climb up the rock? That's going to be insane if so. We're going to like use him as a grappling hook. No, apparently not. Okay, that's the same sequence as well. I'm actually so confused. Is there anything here at all? I don't know. I don't know where we use this little guy. Because normally when you press tab, stuff comes up that you can interact with. But we can't climb up there. I can't do anything with this little bit here. I don't know. Isn't there like a clue system or something? Can we see that? It says... Oh, we could do... I haven't used any of these yet. I don't really want to. I don't know why we got Buddy on us. I thought we could like grab something. Maybe. Like I said, normally when you press Alt and it shows these little things, these are normally pretty accurate. So I must be missing something. Do I just put him down? I put him back in there for now? I could just hold him. That's fine. Okay. Let's... Can we reach the cliff? We can. We can. I don't know if we want to take the hydro float this way, but... Oh god. Oh, that's good. We didn't take the hydro float. Okay. Right. Now we head out. And hopefully just climb up that. That really stumped me. I just didn't think to use the I thought we'd like try and climb up somehow or use the little suckerer thing for something else. I guess we can get the drop on those pecosaurs up this way. Go this way as well. What's up here? Okay, that's where those pecosaurs are. We don't have any more darts, so we can't blowpipe them. Oh. The hives that they I don't want to get stung though. Oh, is that what we're going to use him for? You're just gonna eat them all. It's taking its time. Oh. He's off his... Is that him gone now, or is he, He gonna stay? Dripping with honey. Yum. Apparently took all the bees with him. I guess we just throw this off the edge. Oh, they're all like, yep, we want some of that. Okay, back to the hydrofloat. Alright. I hope we get to get our Sakura back again. It's quite handy. Okay. Back we go. Quick. Yeah, I'm guessing no more Sakura. That was his return to the wild moment. There he is. Is that him? Oh, it's the same one. Oh, it's a goodbye. It's a thank you and goodbye moment, I think. I have a little ship there. Latch onto that though. Let's keep going. I thought we're just gonna do this the whole way. So, oh, this is risky. I have a feeling we might not go home. Yeah, the grapnel's disabled now as well. I feel like we've been a bit reckless. So we're just gonna let ourselves float and drift down now. That was the end of chapter 4, so that's how it's going to end, rather than all the previous chapters has been like pull out the bed and go to sleep. This one is continuation. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. We're going to keep each video as like an episode or a chapter. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with chapter 5 very, very soon. Take care.